I will say this is probably like the kinkiest thing I've ever done with other men.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put a dog collar on.
Yeah. Wait till you hear the questions.
Oh shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the
Arroz Blanco comedy.
Jesus.
I wasn't ready, man.
Arroz Blanco comedy. Ready? On three again?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Arroz Blanco comedy podcast.
Well, you can't throw in another word. You didn't say that the first time.
Okay, so just comedy.
Just cut it. You just
Okay.
You can start.
All right, this is the
Sorry.
Arroz Blanco comedy podcast. And today's guest is a phenomenal friend of ours. He's a stand-up comedian. He's a decorated war vet, I think. He's a stepdaddy. Give it up for Jay Millie.
Yeah. Definitely not in that order. I'll say that.
Not in that order?
Nope. Stepdad first.
Okay.
Damn,
Stepdad
that's
first.
honorable.
Yep, absolutely. Actually, no, I was a veteran first, but
Yeah.
before all of those, actually.
Are you just saying that because your wife is going to be watching?
Yes,
or?
absolutely. She'll stop watching right after that, I'm
Really?
sure. Yeah, that's about as much attention as she'll give it.
So what order do you consider yourself out of all those things?
Well, I mean, I joined the Army first, so I guess veteran first.
All right, thank you for your service.
Yeah, but I introduce myself as a comedian most of the time.
Okay.
Hey, man, were you ever afraid of, like, getting shot because you're in the Army?
There's a couple moments where I kind of felt like that, but it never was even close to happening.
Oh,
In
no?
hindsight, it wasn't that serious, but there's a couple moments.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one time we had we were on a mission in Jordan and we had one of our land cruisers get in an accident.
Mm-hmm.
So when we look in the rearview mirror, we just see like a bunch of dust and smoke in the air.
Jeez.
And then we turn around and it was just one of their tires fell off and they got in a rollover.
Oh, so you were like in the action.
Yeah, I was attached to the Green Berets.
Damn. Because most people when they like come from like the Army or whatever, it was kind of like they were just reserves. You
Yeah.
were like in it.
Yeah, for a little bit. Pretty much like 10 people out of my entire company got to go to Jordan,
Mm-hmm.
where we were attached to the Green Berets, and the rest of the company was just sitting on base for 10 months
Mm-hmm.
fixing Humvees. So I lucked out. I had a good deployment.
So you know how to fix a Humvee?
Nope.
Oh, I was gonna say I have one outside.
No, I was an HVAC mechanic. So-
Okay. Cool. And you do that now?
Nope.
No?
I do low income housing now.
Oh hell yeah!
Nice.
You're an
Nothing
interesting
connects.
fella, Jay Millie.
I've done a little bit of everything. I worked at Dairy Queen once.
Nice.
Only once and then never went back?
Never.
Like one day?
Dude, I made one blizzard. And when you
That's
turn
it?
it over, it all fell out, and that was it. I never did it again.
Sheesh. Out of all your different avenues, what's been like your favorite so far?
Comedy.
Comedy.
Comedy for sure.
Okay.
It's also the one that's paid the least.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's the most enjoyable for sure.
For sure.
Absolutely.
So how did you get from being in the Army, being in Jordan, to now doing like stand-up comedy and doing what you do?
Oh, dang.
You weren't ready for that one, huh?
No, because, I mean, I was actually in the Illinois National Guard, so I wasn't in the Army, so I had a bunch of different jobs from the time I joined to here. So I've kind of anytime an opportunity presented itself, I've kind of followed that route. I lived in Atlanta for a year with some of my buddies because we got a job doing construction.
Nice.
I did that for a year, and then after that I moved down to Pembroke Pines and started working at the Hard Rock for COVID.
Oh, sick.
Damn.
Yeah, I worked I ran the registration side of that whole COVID center there.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Dude, you've done a lot.
Yep.
This was all in the past.
Well, I guess 2021 is when I first came to Florida. Then I moved to South Carolina after that job. I lived there for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Then I came back down. I lived in Tampa for a little bit. I moved up to Vermont. Then I moved back down here to Miami. So I've gone all over at least this side of the Mississippi, I've kind of been all over the place.
All over the East.
Hell yeah.
East side, baby.
East side.
That's right.
Yeah.
So is this like your final stopping ground?
I hope not. No.
Oh, really?
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. I want to go live in Nashville for a little bit. I
Oh,
think that would
yeah.
be dope.
Everybody's moving there, man.
Shouts out to
Hell yeah.
Nash. I have a good friend that's coming home. Joe is coming home
Joe.
this month from now. Shouts out Joe.
Hell yeah, Joe.
He's moving back, but I've told him in the past I want to move up there too. Because
Yeah.
comedy's pretty.
Yeah, it's a good scene.
Yeah, there's a good scene up there. Stay tranquilo. I think you guys have been up there, right?
For a game. But
For a
not,
game.
Not like anything content related.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
But it's a good town.
There's a lot going on there. I know Theo Vaughn is like big there. I think he's like
Oh,
from
really?
there.
Yeah, he's
from
based out of
Tennessee.
there. Yeah.
That like the bars. It's like a nice. It's sort of like the in between of like Chicago and New York going out life. You
Mhm.
know,
A
There's
little
that
bit
Broadway,
like country kind of,
Mhm.
country city style, and
live music.
I'm from the country, so
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up,
that's
man.
yeah.
Did you say where you're originally from?
I'm from Central Illinois,
Okay, so got you. Yeah,
cornfields and all.
cornfields and all,
That's
man.
cool.
Actually, like Peoria, Illinois. It's where Richard
Peoria.
Pryor. Richard Pryor's from.
Yeah, hell yeah. I have a friend that played baseball there.
Peoria Chiefs.
The Peoria Chiefs.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Dude,
That's dope.
no fucking way.
Small
Yeah.
world.
Wow.
So
I never met him, so
Oh yeah, that too. But
Was his
yeah,
name?
that's also true.
what was his name?
So my friend Jake and Chia played there for a little bit. He plays now for the Arkansas Travelers. I think he played like summer ball or some
Yeah.
spring training there. And then a couple other guys I know have been in and out of Peoria.
Dope.
All of like that Midwest area is full of like little pockets of small world, like baseball teams
Absolutely.
or like jobs that people had,
Yep.
connections. So your wife, tell us about the wifey. You think she would leave Miami? Because I know she's Latin, right?
Yeah. I mean, she lived up in Vermont with us or with
Mhm.
me. So I mean, she's not against leaving here, but I think
Yeah.
she'll always want to come back here.
Yeah,
For sure.
she's from here.
Yeah. No, she's from Cuba. She was born in Cuba.
Oh.
Yeah. I
gotcha.
got a
Little
an
wet foot,
original
dry foot
copy.
action, huh?
Yeah. I don't know what that even means.
Uh-huh. Yeah, right. You still got that green beret. That's why you got to say that.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
you don't know what it means?
No, fill me in. I'm interested.
Do you know-
now.
No, I have no idea what you meant either, bro.
Do we know what wet foot, dry foot is? Yeah.
1 foot drive? Oh, 1 foot.
Wet
in, 1
foot
foot
dry-
out.
is that
You want me
like-
to explain?
Yeah.
It's like one in the sand, one in the water.
From what I understand, it's when, well, specifically, I guess, Cubans, right, when they were migrating here to the United States, it was that policy, I don't know what year that was, but basically,
It was
if
under
you-
Obama.
yeah, when you were on land, like, you were good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And if
because
you were still in the water, like, you could get sent back.
yeah,
That's
because you
crazy.
claim
That's
asylum.
why you would-
What if you're a
actually
bad? What if you're
see
just a
them
shitty swimmer?
Sprinting, like,
Well,
they'd be
what's-
there on the coastline, and
As-
they're 50 yards away, and you see them running so that they're actually, like, on dry land.
Oh,
it's
that's
like,
awesome.
Damn.
Wet foot, dry foot. I mean,
Huh.
that's a pretty rough explanation of it, but
Yeah.
that gives you kind of the.
Please don't tell your wife I made that joke.
I mean, I think she flew in, so I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
So
she-
it was more like-
If you flew in, then you were.
I
gonna
hope.
get
I
it.
mean,
It was
I
more
don't know.
like dry foot, dry foot.
She hates boats, so.
Oh, really?
No. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Hates boats.
Maybe that's some trauma
the
I just
enemy.
don't know about. I don't know.
How'd you meet your wife?
At the COVID site, actually. When-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At the
On
Hard Rock?
job.
Yep, at the Hard Rock.
Nice.
Yep,
Nice.
She
was-
worked there too, or was?
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome,
the
dude.
boss.
She was the boss.
No, I was the boss.
Oh, you were the
Yeah,
boss.
Absolutely.
So you were like, hey, yeah, you got to move in or else,
You want a good shift?
Yep.
Show me that dry foot.
Show me that dry foot. I love it, man. That's awesome, dude.
Hell yeah.
Cool. And does she go to a lot of your shows?
She's gone to a couple of them. She went
Yeah.
to one of the new faces I did.
Okay.
That's about it, which was probably the best one for her.
Yeah, that's
to
what
go
you
to,
want
for
her
sure.
to see, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, as much as she understands like why I do it, like it helps like her being able to see me perform and actually do well.
Mhm.
You know, so that was a good one.
Yeah, the new face is the best to have people go to because it's a full experience. There's food, drinks. Like I've had friends that have asked me like, "Yo, are you doing stand up tonight?" It's like a Wednesday, and I'm like in Pompano at like that random brewery. I'm like,
Right.
I don't know if you want to sit with 8
Right.
random dudes in the back of a brewery an
Yeah.
hour away.
Yeah.
They don't know about that,
The
Yeah.
drives.
I don't really like inviting people to like mics.
Exactly.
To be honest. I'd rather
Exactly.
have them come to a show.
Yeah. What's what shows are you hitting up coming up?
I got one tomorrow at actually I'm doing one in Davie, but that's a mic. But there's one in Coconut Grove called the Smokes. It's Adrian's room.
Damn. Okay.
But it's
A lot
like
of new
a
rooms.
yeah, it's a good little room. There's only like 30 people that can fit in there at one time. But
Pretty chill.
to be honest, it's a cool little spot. You should check it out. It's,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a very intimate environment, and like if the crowd's there, they're there for the comedy. So,
Yeah.
and that's important.
That's the most important.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Any favorite spots right now?
I like Thank You Miami. I think that's probably like my favorite like room to hit periodically, I guess.
Do you go Mondays and Fridays, or just one of them?
I'd prefer Friday
I think
Oh,
Monday
yeah.
is like the art night, right? Or
Well, I mean, it's still a comedy open mic,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a comedy show, but I don't know. The crowd on Fridays, like they stay longer, and
Yeah, Friday night, you know.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I love that room, just how it's like split and everything. That's
Yeah.
probably
It is
my
pretty
favorite.
cool.
Yeah. And the owner's cool. He loves comedy, so like, it's kind of just it's great to be around somewhere where like they want you there, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's a great spot.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I've done it a few times. PJ and I think it was one of the first one you did with me because we did Sandbar and
Yeah,
then
it was our third one because we did Sandbar tours and then went to Thank You, bro.
we did Thank You like last lineup when it was just Alex like mopping
Oh yeah.
and like
Oh,
one
dang.
other guy at the bar. I think it might have been Cardo sitting at the bar.
Yeah, Carter came in at like 1 a.m. trying to
Yeah.
do a set. Yeah.
And we both did like 5 minutes there. And
Tough.
we're like, screw it, this is how you gotta do it, you know?
Yeah,
Edit clips
absolutely.
however you can.
Hell yeah.
But Thank You is a good spot, man. Daniela
Oh,
runs a good
absolutely.
show and
Yep.
you know, Sergio, whoever else like runs that, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, Danielle is probably my favorite host.
Oh really?
No kidding.
Why do you say that?
I'm not gonna say.
So now you really don't want the wifey to see this. Huh?
Well, yeah.
Shouts out Daniela Delfino.
Hell yeah.
Like she's
Yeah.
gonna watch it.
I'm doing that show on the 18th actually.
Nice. That's a Friday? Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll try to
Sick.
pull up.
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
Hell yeah.
Daniela's a good host. She's really good at like crowd work, and everyone else who goes there is a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
Sergio's is a great time. I've seen Dina. I've
Oh
seen
yeah.
obviously Cardo. Like all
Yeah,
the-
there's some regulars there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Food's good. Drinks are good.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
They
I've
got
only
some
heard
like
good things.
they got some like
About Daniela or the show?
About Thank You, Miami.
Yeah.
probably both, but
Yeah. We can say it, guys. We can say it. Maybe
Sure.
Well, you know,
maybe she'll be on here. Who knows?
she's not gonna watch. Let's be real.
No.
She's not gonna
No,
watch.
no way. But
Yeah.
someone might tell her, and then she'll watch.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look into the camera, PJ. Say it.
Do you have any favorite comics right now? Like anyone you like working with, collabing with? I know you. We'll touch into the master debaters after.
I mean, I think probably like if I had to pick like a favorite comedian down here,
Mhm.
it would either be Larry Dog, or
Larry Dog.
you don't know Larry
Is that the
Dog?
black guy?
Yeah. He's
That's
a little bit older, but
Tough assumption, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's black.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain.
So
Yeah,
Larry
he's black.
Dog. Why,
Larry
you,
Dog's
you
one of
like
my
writing
favorite.
with him? You like collabing?
Oh
with him?
no, I don't even talk to him, but like as
Yeah.
far as like his set and like just watching him,
He's a
like
good comedian.
oh, absolutely, yeah,
Mhm.
really good
Yeah.
comedian. But I would say, I mean, me and Rolando and Adrian, we all kind of write together. We all live
Nice.
in Homestead, so it's like
Oh,
we all get
got
together
it.
and write some bits. A lot of bits that I like. Some of my best bits have come from getting with them and writing. And
Hell yeah.
we've been writing some skits that hopefully we get filmed soon. But you know how that goes. Takes a
Yeah,
little bit
right.
of effort.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, no, we've been working on skits for a while too, and it takes like I always explain to our friends that like a 60 to 90-second skit that you just scroll through or like real quick can take 4 hours
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. For a while.
It's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a lot of work. I didn't know that before we got into it, you know.
Yeah.
But sometimes we're gone all day Saturday, all day Sunday, just like these guys, you know, recording all day,
Hell yeah.
you know. So how did you? I know you said you started doing comedy when you got down here, right?
I started June 28th, 2023.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
So what was that, like a year and a half ago?
I'm at like about a year and a half.
Yeah, it was like
4
the same
months.
time we started, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started January 2023, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did.
same time.
Hell
Where'd
yeah.
you start?
The Gimmick in Tampa.
The Gimmick. That's a big one. Mark Norman has done that. Sam Morril.
The Gimmick is, I mean, the room is
The
small,
room is small. The
but
room
it's,
itself is
it's
like
dope.
this.
It is so
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, it's actually, it feels kind of like
Yeah.
the art and everything, and they're always changing it. So like
Mhm.
the stage wall, like right now it's just like a gray wall.
Yeah.
But they're constantly doing different shit. They have like a giant Wendy's sign in there. And
Yeah,
that's-
it's
they
a house.
put a bunch of, yeah.
It's like in a house.
It looks like a piece of shit house.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
But
The
it's
Gimmick is an
so
interesting
cool.
one.
And
You
the
guys
owner's
said-
awesome. He's a
Yeah.
huge fan of comedy, and like those are like the best rooms. you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I know that like Mark Norman, Sam Morril, when these guys go
Mhm.
to Tampa or they're doing like their little Florida tour, they'll go to the Gimmick and they'll like touch up on their work there.
absolutely.
It only fits like 25 people.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's still.
I mean, they can pack it out. Like, there's some nights you'll go in there and it's just filled. People are standing in the back watching. But
Mhm.
it's a dope room. If you ever go up there, I mean, it's one of the mics where like you got to pay for it. Like you got to do like $5 to get 5 minutes or
Yeah.
something. But it's worth it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's a cool spot.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen like the Comedy Cellar in New York, but it looks like
yeah.
it's a pretty small room too,
Mhm.
and that's like world renowned. You know, like
Absolutely.
Seinfeld,
Yeah.
like these guys go there.
Hell
You
yeah.
know, but it's like a room probably the size of like this, less than the studio. You know.
Yeah.
So it's crazy to think that these guys they do still what we do, but they just make it to like theaters and you know.
Yeah, they got more people caring. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
that's all. Yeah, that's all it is. They got more
Yep.
people following and caring. And is that something you see yourself doing in the future? Is that what you want to make out of it, or is it?
I
Kind
think
of just for fun?
ideally, yeah. I mean, that would be dope. Like if I could only do comedy, that would be ideal.
That's the dream.
You know?
Hell yeah,
But,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I could just stay home and do stand up comedy all the time,
Right,
why not?
yes,
You know.
Absolutely. Go out at night and that's it. I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
man.
That'd be great.
What do you think's been like the biggest thing you've like accomplished, like learned from it? Like, what's been your biggest like fuck yes moment?
I mean, I think the best is when like a comedian who you think like you kind of like you almost look up to, or like someone that you know does well and everything. Like when they tell you you do well, I think
Hell
that's
yeah.
the best feeling.
Hell yeah.
And also, you know, when you make black people laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So a comedian you look. So was it Danielle Delfino? Was that the one that?
No. I mean, Larry Dog, really.
Really?
He told me I did good once, and I was like, hell yeah, that's awesome.
Nice.
Like, I mean, he's not really anybody when you think about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it still means stuff. And or Lewis
Diaz.
yeah. When
Yeah.
he tells you you do good, that feels good.
For
Yeah,
All that
and-
shit.
And it wasn't just like a good job. It was like, dude, I actually like this joke. Like,
Yeah.
that was really
Actually,
funny.
he asked me to host one of the open mics.
Lewis?
Yeah.
Oh,
For
nice,
New Faces?
dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Shouts out J Mill.
I told him no.
Yeah.
You told him no?
I did tell him no. Yeah.
Why?
I don't really like hosting. Like, I don't want to
It's
host.
a lot of pressure, right?
I will
yeah.
agree with that.
Absolutely. I don't know. It's just, it's different than just doing stand up, you know, and like,
Mhm.
I don't know. My set, I feel like is like, it's such a weird thing compared to everyone else's. And like, I feel like I have to get in a mindset before I do that. And if I'm hosting, I feel like I'm just going to fuck it up.
Yeah, I feel like you don't like to like riff off of other
Nope.
comics. You like to have your own, like slow it down. I know your pace is very slow and like
Mhm.
like dark and
Yeah.
dry.
Yeah.
And I feel like to host, you got to be like Lewis, that he's like, hey, well, what's up with this guy that just
Right.
came up? And
Like, make some noise.
Yeah. And I feel like you like just honing in on your set.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very like methodical and almost
For
kind of have
sure.
like a cadence kind of.
Yeah,
Mhm.
a really good cadence.
Yeah.
It's hard to do both. It's hard to do your style and it's hard to do Lewis's style.
Oh, yeah.
The upbeat, you know.
Yeah.
Because I did host once at the Miami Improv,
Right.
Hell yeah.
and it was fun, and I got my 5 minutes, 7 minutes in the beginning, but then after a while I kept going back for a drink, forgetting, oh shit, who's up next? You got to run up,
Yeah.
kind of build off of what they just said, and then bring up the next guy. You
Yeah,
know,
absolutely.
It definitely wasn't the same as just doing your set.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So that was your big fuck yes moment, you know, getting
Yeah.
Larry Dog, getting Louis.
Oh yeah,
Diaz
just
to
any
compliment
sort
you.
of praise from someone that is established, I guess.
Yeah. Didn't you just do a show with Louis?
No, I'm gonna be doing one up in Tampa at the Side Splitters.
Okay.
Comedy Club
Oh, nice,
with
dude.
Flava.
Flavor
Flavor
Flav?
Flav.
No, I
No.
wish Flava Flav.
Flavor
No,
Flav.
this-
Shouts out Flavor Flav.
Shout out to
No,
my dog.
actually, the first time I did the New Faces, I went up right before. He's like he does a bunch of Instagram shorts. He does them with like Mr. Red and now Lewis, and but he's like from Cuba.
Nice.
But he went up right after me, and like I absolutely murdered before it. And then I got on one of his lives after, and like he was like roasting people, and he's like, "You look familiar." And then I told him a couple jokes, and then he asked me to do the show with him. So
Mhm.
Ah, sick.
on the 20th, I'll be in Tampa.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll plug all those at the
Hell
end
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yep.
Anything Lewis is a part of, you know, and obviously you and like you can jump on that for sure is like huge, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll see what happens. I mean,
Yeah.
it would really suck if I just ate shit, right?
Come on, you're past that phase.
I don't know.
It's like Marty says.
You never know. I feel like you're always just right around the corner from a nice bomb.
For sure, yeah.
Sometimes you need it. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's like a nice little.
Yeah, it's
pinch
like
in the
yin
ass.
and yang, you know? Like you got to
Yeah.
have one to have the other.
Yeah, you get the highs from the improvs, and then you get like a low from like, damn, what did I just do in freaking Boca Raton on a Friday night
Right.
in front of 6 people? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Some of our worst bombs are in Boca.
What's up? Yeah, it's a different crowd. What's been like your most like I don't want to say worst experience because it's so negative, but what's been like your most like, damn, what the hell was that experience?
Oh, dude. I
Hundreds.
told a lot of rape jokes once. And I mean, like, going in actually, yeah, going into it, I thought it was hilarious, and then like it was the end of the night, and one of the tables stood up and left, and I was like, oh, I was like, in my head, I was like, they must have they had to have been raped or something.
Oh,
like, I was just
no.
like, oh no, I was like, I'm sorry, guys, and like,
Oh shit.
yeah, in the moment, I was like, oh fuck, and then from
They
there,
could have
it
just
was
been tired, you know?
oh, that's exactly.
We're
what
not
it was.
tired. We hated
Yeah,
that
no,
joke.
that's really what it was, and like they were like I had comedians come up to me and like, dude, you know they were laughing, they just had to go, their Uber pulled up. I'm like,
Yeah.
Mm,
yeah.
they're just like flicking off.
Yeah,
Right,
Uber
maybe,
pulled up.
yeah, maybe, yeah.
You know
it
what I
could be
always
that.
imagine? Like the, oh brother, this guy stinks.
Right,
on
yeah.
SpongeBob. That I've always imagined that's like the worst case scenario.
Yeah, no, I haven't really had anywhere like I've never had like a horrible heckler where they're like, oh, this guy sucks or anything like
They
that.
don't exist, really. I don't think I've seen heckling like that, you know?
Well,
I feel like they got to be out there somewhere. Just I haven't run into them yet.
Yeah.
they're out there. So my friend Carlos did stand up like 2 or 3 times at the Improv,
Yeah.
and he has like dark humor just like yourself.
Mhm.
And he said a joke about the army and how about being in the army is like gay or whatever because it's a bunch of men in a platoon. And you know he got a couple laughs. You're like, I could back that one up.
The Navy's a little bit gayer.
Yeah,
but,
there you go.
Yeah.
But he whatever, he just keeps going, and all you hear is this voice in the background, and he's like, "What the hell?" And again, and it sounds like a man or like an engine or something.
Yeah.
And then you look around, and this lady is getting escorted out. How dare you talk about the army? How dare you can't say this shit? And she had like this super deep, raspy voice.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that was like the first time I've seen someone, especially in like the Improv,
right.
get like tossed out. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean those are usually fueled by alcohol too, to
Yeah.
be honest. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
fuck
And the
'em.
poor husband was just there. you know?
Yeah, that's the worst. Like I used to work at a Side Splitters and actually Tampa Improv, and every now and again you see people like that who, like, their partners with them and are like, shut the fuck up, you know. But
Yeah.
then they just keep going and
Mhm.
get them both kicked out. That shit sucks. But
Mhm.
like I said, it's always because of alcohol.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah. So you got a lot going on. We talked about master debaters.
Mhm.
I've seen you do a few roasts with us. I was curious on my drive over thinking about this. Do you prefer doing something like master debaters where it's like a debate show and like everybody, sits down, or you guys sit down as the judges and then, a couple contestants come up and debate topics, whatever. Or do you prefer doing like a roast where it's just solely, I'm going to destroy this guy I'm against?
I've never done a roast actually.
I thought I saw you at one of Big Pedro's roasts.
No,
Okay.
I don't think I'd be good at it. I feel like in my head I feel like I could think of some roast jokes, but like when I say them, they'll come out just like I'm trying to hurt someone.
You feel like
I don't like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
No. I feel like I'd think too much about what I'm about to say, and
it's like subconscious.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because there's that like playing in the sandbox vibe of like when I did it with Cardo, it was like we were laughing at the same time. We were like, we know each other.
Yeah.
But then there's that guy that takes it too far, and you're like,
Oh yeah.
it's not even that it's too far. It's just it's too personal, too serious. You know?
Yeah. Yep. I always end up calling people's moms whores. And that's just
Yeah.
that's a hard one.
Yeah, that might not even be a roast. Sometimes.
Right.
It's
It's just true. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got one more question for you, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna break out into a game.
Dope.
I think we're doing good on time, right? Okay.
Hell yeah.
So I was thinking about this as well. Were you more scared when you were in the army, or were you more scared stepping on a stage for the first time?
Well, I think probably the stage, because that's like one moment, you know. With the army, it's like compounding events, so it's like you don't ever
It
think
builds
about
up.
like no, you don't. And to be honest, like you're with a bunch of dudes that are going through the same thing or whatever it may be. Like you don't really think about the danger, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I was probably definitely stand up. I remember the first time I went up, they were like, "Oh, you're up next," and I was like, "I'm gonna leave." I was
Hey,
like, I'm gonna
you're
leave.
up.
Like fuck.
Heart
this is-
beating.
Yeah, absolutely. And then like I remember going up, and I don't remember anything about the set. But
Right.
after, it's like so relieving just to have it over with. But certainly stand up, like
Damn.
mentally for sure.
Did you get like a sort of high out for your first time? Because like, oh man, I can't believe I just did that. And it's like, oh, it went well. I didn't like ruin myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like kind of almost like, well, that was like anticlimactic, kind of. But
Yeah.
it felt so good. It's like I went up the next day and the next day, and from there it's history. You know.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
After so many times, you kind of lose that feeling of like being nervous in the beginning,
Yeah.
or like that pit in your stomach. But
Mm-hmm.
now it's kind of gone, and Like it's more about just getting in the right mindset.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But-
it's funny because we have friends that will be like, "Oh, it's so brave that you do that, like stand up," and I always say like, "Well, it's there's scarier things like people in the army." So now it's like a different perspective seeing you like say,
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure like I was never in like serious danger,
Yeah.
just kind of more like perceived kind of like possibility of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I never really worried about dying or anything like that.
All right. So scariest of the three: army, stand up for the first time, or moving in with a Cuban girl.
Oh, shit! Arguing with a Cuban woman.
Arguing.
Is tough. It's
Yeah.
That's
tough.
basically all three at once.
Yeah, there's no sense in it. Actually, I'm trying to figure out a bit how to describe it because I'm sure there's
Yeah.
plenty of people going through it, but it's like they just don't make any sense
They don't make
That's
any
it.
sense, man.
at all. At all.
Yeah.
But-
You got a lot of bits about your Cuban lady?
Yeah, I got solid like 6 or 7 minutes. So I mean, not enough. I need more. I'm sure I can think of some more. Something I've been trying to work out now lately is I found out that animals can have like Down syndrome and autism.
No kidding.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
and I'm just trying to figure out how many retarded burgers I ate. Like,
Damn, that's good.
I don't know. It's got to be like a certain amount, like
yeah.
I'm sure some more than others.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking funny.
That
I
is
love
good.
that.
You could
Yeah.
say something about the cow there, the chicken.
Oh, yeah. Like the cow that just constantly licks the electric fence.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why is this chicken mooing?
Right? Yeah, something like that.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate it. We're gonna take a little break here. We're gonna switch out into a game that we do
Sweet.
with all of our guests, and we'll close out after that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We took a brief hiatus. We are gonna play our favorite game, Shock Callers, in which PJ and I will ask Mr. J. Millie himself a few questions, and every time he gets one wrong, he will get shocked. That wasn't a shock. That was just a sound.
No,
But
give me one for the road.
this is what it'll
Wait,
look like.
start it low,
This is
though.
the lowest one.
Oh,
And not the
that's
lowest,
that
but
bad.
it's
it
low.
kind of tickles.
Wait, did you hit the actual button?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
It'll go higher if he gets them wrong.
Hey,
What if he goes 6 for 6?
yeah.
We had Madeline who went like 2 for 6, and Cardo went like 0 for 9.
Carl didn't get anything.
I think
right.
he got like negative ones right.
Yeah.
I will say this is probably like the kinkiest thing I've ever done with other men.
Oh.
Put a dog collar on.
Yeah.
Wait till you hear the questions.
Oh shit.
All right, go ahead, PJ.
Damn. All right. You like geography?
Sure.
Okay.
That's the question.
What country invented tea?
Israel.
Hit it.
Damn.
All right, that's not bad.
That's
Where'd you have that at?
That was the lowest one.
Crank that bad boy up a little bit. We got
You,
Sure.
you did the lowest
interesting.
one again?
You ready?
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Holy shit. That hit me. Woo. All right.
Okay.
All right, no more-
You asked for it.
No more.
Look how he moves up. This is the
Lock it in.
equivalent.
Lock it in.
This is the equivalent to 2K.
That was
Like
the
when you
ice.
sit up. What?
That was the
That was the hard one.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to
Hard as shit.
differentiate.
Oh,
So
God.
Woo.
okay.
Alright, so the answer was China, by the way. China,
China?
invented tea.
God,
They make
that's
everything.
so.
made in
Look
China.
Look how he,
so
look
much
how he like
sense.
moved
Yeah.
back, bro.
Damn.
All right, we'll keep it at 5 questions because we can't go back down a level now. So
No, you could.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
He's ready to escalate it.
Nah, I know how
Alright.
to that.
No, that caught me so off guard.
Go ahead,
Like
PJ.
it was such a difference.
Okay.
All right.
My bad.
You like business?
Yep.
Larry Page is the CEO of what company?
Give him options though. You gotta give him.
No.
Give me. Oh fuck.
Give him 3 options. Bro.
All right. How about this? Since I cranked it up, I get at least one hint.
Yes.
Okay, it's tech related.
God damn. Microsoft.
So close. Go ahead and hit it.
I'm sorry, man. I really like you a lot, J man.
I gotta turn this bitch around.
Look at his face.
Oh,
Dude.
Holy shit.
Okay, we have to give him multiple choice. He's gonna
The
die.
next one's easier. Next one's easier. But the answer to that one was Google.
Well, because I've been doing the hard one now. The last time I was doing the lowest level because I didn't know.
Oh shit. I'm
and then
sweating.
Madeline found out and killed Pooch.
Look, I'm not a pussy. We're gonna keep going. Let's go.
I love it, man. He's sweating, bro.
That dude.
Like
Okay.
I'm not trying to cry. I swear. Like it doesn't hurt that bad. It's just.
It's honest.
Hey! You don't have to explain to us, man. You're the one wearing it.
All
All right, you ready? Give him. Come on, give him an easier one.
No, don't take it easy on me.
Go
Let's
ahead, go ahead.
Okay. The measuring unit Mickey's is used
All
to
right,
measure
give me an
what?
easy one. Give me
An
easy
easier one
yeah.
than that?
Yep. Mickey's. What the fuck is this? Disney World? Holy shit.
All right. Let me think. Okay. Sean Connery played James Bond in how many movies?
3 is a magic number. 3.
Hit it.
Fuck. Just put it down like 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Is that the
good.
vibrate?
Okay. Yeah.
He was very chill about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I put it down a little bit.
All right.
Okay,
The
let's
answer
get-
was 7.
Holy
Dude,
shit.
He's done a lot of
I
them.
tell PJ this
Jesus
every week. We
Christ.
have to give multiple choice, or someone's gonna die.
It's impossible.
It's so hard.
No, if a dog can take it, I can take it.
He's like,
I'm
who
not a
invented God? Hit it, Matt. I'm like, come on, man. All right.
bitch.
Okay. Where would? Ooh, this one's gonna be hard too. Where was the first example of paper money used? China, Turkey, or Greece?
Greece. Fuck. Oh, that's nothing.
Oh, I
Turkey.
clicked the wrong one again. No, I won't do it together.
All right.
But these last two will be the hardest one.
All right.
Was that Turkey?
It was China.
China?
Yeah.
Man.
Damn, China
They
again?
make everything.
Jesus Christ.
Crazy.
We gotta be TikTok. Be careful.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. The fear of insects is known as entomophobia, arachnophobia, iluriophobia.
I'm gonna go with the first one. The third one, actually.
So I'll read them to you one more
Well,
time.
arachnophobia is spiders. So it's you said internophobia?
Insects.
Insects, okay.
And an insect is, you said the first one?
Well, say them again. Say 'em
Okay.
again. I forgot them.
The fear of insects is
It's
known
not the
as
second one, I'll say that.
entomophobia, arachnophobia, alurophobia.
I only speak English, so like that's tough. I'm gonna still go with the first one.
You got it. You fucking
Damn,
got it.
was that one?
Entomophobia.
I thought it was
Entomophobia.
I thought it was
Like all bugs.
arachnophobia.
No, that's
Yeah.
spiders. I know
Damn, it's
that
only
one.
spiders. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
All right, we're gonna
Thank
give
God.
you a pretty girly one. This one is gonna be the hardest level
All right.
if you get it wrong.
All right,
This is not too hard of a question.
got it.
Which horoscope sign is a fish? Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces.
Oh shit! I'm pretty sure. I want to say I'm not. This isn't my answer, but Aquarius sounds like aqua kinda. But I'm pretty sure it's Pisces.
What's your final answer?
It's Pisces.
It's Pisces.
Hell yeah!
Yes, there we go.
Just kidding.
Thank God.
Can you
Oh,
imagine?
shit.
All right, you made it out alive.
Jesus. Well, just give me one more for the road.
One more for the road. Are you sure?
Not the hardest one, but
Oh. Thing is, I don't really know how to like differentiate, so I only do the hardest one or the.
oh, okay. That's,
That's
that was just a vibrator.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're good. You made it out alive.
All right.
We have enough clips of you
Thank
getting
God.
severely hurt.
Yeah, that first one caught me so far off guard.
Can you
I almost-
imagine-
I almost shit myself. Thank
You
God.
did.
Smells.
You imagine dogs when they wear that? That's crazy.
Yeah. This is made in China also.
They make everything.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just making that up.
I appreciate it,
You
man.
sold that, I
Hell
believe
yeah.
You
That was
definitely did the best out of anyone, I think, so far.
I think. Wait, it was like one right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got two right. I got two right,
got
but we
two,
skipped
yeah.
one, right? Well, we only did 5.
Oh, we did. Yeah, but we did also skip one. That was our first skip.
He actually got 3. He got one of yours right and 2 of mine.
You got one of mine right?
I don't think so.
Oh, you did it.
Because James Bond.
Yeah, James Bond.
Dude,
yeah, yours
we-
were tough, dude.
Good
Like,
boy.
what
Yeah,
books
you
are
gotta
reading?
chill, man. Either chill or
It's
you
general
put it on.
knowledge. Everybody knows this stuff.
No.
Dude, 7 is way too many James Bonds.
Yeah, but that's he's like the GOAT, I guess, right?
He is the GOAT. Shouts out
Not
James
really. Who
Bond.
cares about Sean Connery?
Yeah. This was fun. Appreciate you, Jay Millie.
Yeah, thank you so
It's
much.
been a pleasure, dog.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
This
dude.
was a
Let's
blast.
thank you, man. Let's plug whatever you got going on. Tell us what you got, what's coming up.
Master Debaters, that's every other Wednesday at Eddie's place. I got a show in Tampa on the 20th. Got a show in Thank You Miami on the 18th. So
Hell yeah.
come on out.
Appreciate
Jay Millie
you.
Comedy on
My
Instagram.
dog.
Jay Millie Comedy. We got PJ, we got Matt, Stay Tranquilo, Liquor
Hell
Store
yeah.
Comedy. We got tons of skits and bits coming out for you guys and shows coming up. Make sure you follow Jay Millie on Instagram and make sure you're drinking Johnny Cuba. We got the best beer in town is Johnny Cuba, guys. So
Hell
again,
yeah.
we appreciate you, brother, and we'll do it again
I
soon.
drank like 4 or 5 Johnny Cubas the other night, and I woke up refreshed.
Biggest
Very nice.
They're
wood of
awesome.
your life, right?
Yeah, and I lasted longer than I normally do too. My wife loved that. She actually bought me a whole new case. Just just because.
All from the Johnny Cuba?
All from. I don't know if it was a Johnny Cuba or that Blue Chew, but something did it.
Well, we're
Yeah.
not sponsored
Maybe
by Blue
it's-
Chew yet, so it's got to be the Johnny Cuba.
Actually, I passed out before I took the Blue Chew, so it was Johnny Cuba.
It was Johnny
Wow.
Cuba. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Cuba, Jay Millie, Stay Tranquilo. Liquor Store Comedy. Let's do
Hell
it, baby.